Right, let's go and talk to Zadok.
Why, you're uncommonly kind, young feller. Here be a little something in gratitude that might help you in your search. Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's thar rumoring and anchoring in Ipswich. But old Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born. Old Captain Obed where it all began, telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods. Them's that would answer their prayers.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet, till that artful night of 46. Them's out outside reckoned out it being a riot. But I'd seen them, swarms of them.
Look, old man, I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Was a massacre. The jail thrown open, mounds of the dead and the dying, shooting and screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy of strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all?
Said the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he'd take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in Dock Street. Then you'll see, for definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy.
There we go. We've given him his alcohol. He's filled his guts, and that's that.
After night, boys, we must fight, but the winds will shower.
Where did Captain Obed Marsh learn of these heathen matters?
In warring foreign parts, the old fool had learned the ways of making gains, doing heathen things. He found a tribe of Kanakis in the South Seas led by a savage. Chief went by the name of Wallachia. And his tribe never went without food, for they had all the fish they could catch. Old Obed learned from his Wallachia that there's things on this earth as most folks never heard about. Seems these Kanakis was worshipped in undersea gods, with heaps of human sacrifices and other heathen things. But they was getting all kinds of favors in return. Plenty of fishing and even gold now and then.
Human sacrifices. Maybe you've had just a bit too much.
I don't blame you for not believing it, young fella. But just answer me this. Why did Captain Obed roll out to the reef of Satan and chant a lot of rites and incantations in the dead of night, so loud you could hear 'em all over the port. He cast something in the water that eve, out the other side of Devil's Reef. Some kind of thingamajig crafted out of lead. 'Twas given to him by a Wallachia.
So, what happened?
Well, not long after the smoke started coming out of the chimneys at the old gold refinery, the Marsh family and those that had joined with Obed in his ways started prospering, and the esoteric order of Dagon came into being with his Ethan sermon, that shit they do.
What kinds of ceremonies?
Yeah. Get out of here, lad. Don't wait for nothing. They'll know now.
I think he's had his fill for the night.
What a wonderful character he is, though. Of course, we don't believe any of what he says.
Well, no, why would you? He just sounds like a drunk. But yes, that's absolutely as much as we can wring out of him. He's now unconscious.
Well, actually, we can still...
Zadok! Zadok!
Curse you, lad, for staring at me with them eyes. The old Captain Manel, and he's staying there. He can get me. He can't. No, he can't get me. I had nothing done. I ain't done nothing nor told nobody nothing.
And other classical phrases he says. Actually, we can keep talking to him. Yeah, should we do it a little bit more? Yeah, let's do a little bit more.
Are you okay, old-timer?
Huh? Yeah, leave me be.
Kind of like words.
Okay, that's... Well, I won't know.
It's no use. He's totally smoked. And it'll take him all night to sleep that off.
I imagine it'll take him more like a week, but fair enough.
So he's the one person who's gave us information, but from our perspective, he's just made up a bunch of stuff as well.
Yeah, just to tell us something to sort of give him alcohol. But actually, we've got quite a lot of extra information. So we've got a key to go to the poorhouse. We know that the town used to be normal, and then the sea captain came back with some sort of weird culty information, and they sort of rose up and killed lots of people who were against them, which we presume, I think, is when the newspapers shut as well.
Yeah, it all sort of happened at the same time.
We sort of have gleaned more and more of this history, which is cool, because we did it by sleuthing.
But someone's come to talk to us.
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
It's Jack. And just hold on there a minute, sweetheart. Are you gonna even tell me your name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What? Who's Ruth?
Quickly, we don't have much time. You've got to follow me. Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Strange. Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you. My father discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star.
And it does two things. It not only lets you save, but this will, as it says, it wards off the more unusual elements. You can use it. So you can use it, but use it, say, like this. But it's not just that. It also literally wards off the enemies. So if enemies are nearby, they will come near that and then they'll sort of recoil and not be able to advance.
Does that mean we can infer what it is?
What do you mean infer what it is?
Do you remember that naff YouTube video that we watched yonks ago, which said elder sign, and it's for warding off things?
Yeah, self sign.
Yeah, so if we might put a link to that, because it was really naff.
Yeah, there'll be a link to that at the bottom of the video, no doubt.
But yeah, maybe that's what it is. It provides us with some respite, which we will use, I think.
Well, we already have. And we'll leave it there, and we'll continue another time.
Bye-bye.